author books?
They'll be down at the end of this one.
Thank you.
Cut, you missed your marker.
Shit. Sorry. Okay, I'm supposed to be here.
To the left a little bit.
Which leg should be on the penny?
Well, the penny should be in the middle of your feet. No.
Okay.
Like this?
Can you get him a second penny to stand on? What are you doing?
I'm moving the marker.
No,
Sorry.
they're markers. You stand on your markers.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
what, they go on your feet. That's what
Okay,
they're for.
sorry. Let's just do another take.
What are we doing another take?
Yes.
You know, that was a little out of focus anyway. Jimmy, can you help?
There you go.
Why didn't you say something? Okay. Ross, what are you doing? Why are you... Has the boom been back there the whole time?
What? Yeah, what?
Can it be not back there? You know, where the sound actually is?
Sorry. Is that right?
Jesus.
Excuse me. Can you show me to your author books?
They're down at the end of this room.
Cut.
Thank you. What?
You're saying author.
I know, that's his name.
His name is Arthur.
Right, but he's the author.
Right.
Okay. So what am I saying? Excuse me. Can you show me your
Arthur section?
Cut, you look
What?
to the right.
So?
Don't do that. Cut, you look to the right again. Cut! Stop that!
I didn't look to the right!
Yes, you
I
did!
Where do you keep your author book? Author. Where do you keep your author books? Fuck. Okay. Where do you keep your author? So you're the Arthur.
So, you come here for eye candy, or are we gonna talk?
You're the Arthur.
Cut. He's the author.
No. What? Is that the line?
Yes, it's
I'm pretty sure that's not the line. Let me see the script. Can I see the script, please?
It's the line.
So, you come here for eye candy, or are we gonna talk?
So you're the Arthur.
Cut. He's the
I
author.
said Arthur.
Incorrectly.
God damn it!
How far behind are we?
Oh, God, I don't even want to know. We have to move to scene 19 after lunch if we're done here or not.
Is Wes here today?
Well, he's supposed to be here every day.
Do you think we'll get this shot before lunch?
If we don't, then we'll have wasted an entire morning on 10 lines.
Maybe shorten it?
It's already really short. I'm starting to think we should just film the whole thing where we never actually see Harvey's mouth. Just Putney swope it or something. How's my man voice?
That's good. Should we take 5, maybe?
That's probably a good idea. Everyone, take 5.
It's almost noon, right?
I'm not sure.
I recommend we take lunch.
Well, it would be really great if we could just get this take so we don't have to make a new location. Don't have to get a new location. And I'm hoping we can do it in 2 takes. Can you give me 2 more takes? Is Jenny around? I really just need like some coffee or tea, or somebody could make like a shake full of coffee, tea, and speed.
Maybe you should just have some water.
I literally cannot waste my time with water right now.
Okay, so you're the Arthur. You're the fuck. Okay.
Hey, do you want to run through the scene, just you and me?
No,
I'm sorry if I was yelling at you.
fine.
I shouldn't yell at you.
No, I'll get it. It's fine. I just need to. I'll study it a little more, and then I'll be fine.
Okay, well, let me know when you're ready, okay?
Yeah. Yes. So you're the author. You give me the books.
Are you having second thoughts about the project?
What? No, it's just a
I
shitty day.
kind of.
You are?
I kind of feel like the whole movie is just, I don't know, a big pile of shit.
A big pile of shit. It's a much more negative ending to that sentence.
It's like we wrote this script and we put so much work into it, and now Harvey can't remember his lines, and the lights don't look like the lights in my
You're
head.
crying? Okay.
Our baby changed in high school, and now we don't like our baby anymore, you know? It's a bad baby. I'm scared of our baby. I just want to have a different baby now. I need to get pregnant again.
Okay, alright, okay. Where's Wes? Where is Wes to calm you down? Look, you're just not used to seeing 30 bad takes in a row, okay? And after a while, you know, maybe after we've had a few more takes, then there will be a decent one. And then after you've lost all hope and everything's totally gone, then we'll have a good one.
I don't know where Wes is. He's been weird lately since we started this.
It'd be nice if he was here just to keep us on track, if anything else.
Is it okay if I don't take a credit on the movie?
I think you're taking this a little too far. Wait till you see a rough cut at least.
I've given it a lot of thought, and I want you to credit me as Rodion Raskolnikov.
What?
Rodion Raskolnikov. I got it from Crime and Punishment.
Yeah, I can tell. Why? Why? Why would you use a famous literary Russian name to use as a pseudonym and a male one
No
too?
one will be able to trace it back to me.
Oh my god. Okay, no. Please, I would really appreciate it if you didn't make me credit Rodion Raskol, whatever
Rodion
the fuck.
Raskolnikov.
Right. I think if you, Wes, and I are able to sit down and just come to some sort of level of agreement.
Oh, fuck! Jesus, fuck!
Harvey?
Oh my god!
Harvey?
Oh god,
Harvey?
it was my face.
What
I'm
happened?
allergic to
buddy, what
wasps.
happened?
I'm allergic to wasps.
Wasps?
I'm allergic. Oh fuck.
There,
Oh
you,
god.
You got stung
I
by
got
wasp?
stung by a wasp. And it's
Did you
getting
see
cold.
the wasp?
It's
No,
getting
but I
cold.
wasn't looking.
But it doesn't feel right. I think my tongue.
Your
Oh
tongue?
my god, my
What's
tongue.
wrong with your tongue?
It's swelling
It's
up like my
swelling?
face.
Can you
Fuck.
get him like a bag of ice
Fuck.
or something?
Ah!
Okay, where was the wasp?
It was on my face.
Okay,
It was
can
on my
I see it?
It was
Let
on
me
my
see.
tongue. Fuck.
Oh, my God.
Ah.
Lunch! Everybody take lunch now! I can't film him like this. I don't know what to do. If there is even one behind-the-scenes photo, one thing of footage, they'll crucify us. His face looks so awful. It makes nature seem racist. Oh my god. Okay, Wes, please, just call me back as soon as you can.
Naomi.
And
Hey,
it'd be great.
can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, call me back.
Come on.
Sorry, Nick.
Rick.
Rick. Sorry, Nick. No,
No, this is
Rick. Okay. Now really isn't a good time. I just have to.
Oh, no, I mean, I come on. You gotta take a look at this. I'm playing around with the notes you gave me. Now I decided, got a few ideas going here for the posters. What do you think?
What the hell is that?
It's the beard. It's the gray beard. You wanted a gray beard. So we gave him a gray beard.
Why would you put the gray beard on the younger academic?
That's what your email said.
No, I said put the gray beard on the older academic.
Oh, but Harvey's got that luscious brown beard. You want a little touch of gray in there, so I got some gray going.
What?
I think it looks great. I think
Okay,
this is
all right.
exactly what we need.
Just take another picture, okay? We're on lunch break right now. I'm sure you can wrangle him up somewhere.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thanks, Rick. I have to go attend to the next disaster.
Don't be so glum. I'm gonna go take care of it.
Right, maybe it's good news. Maybe somebody dropped a dirty bomb down the street or something. Hello?
Hey, I'm sitting right across from you. Why aren't you looking at me?
What? No, I'm not sitting.
Are you serious? This person looks just like you. This is crazy.
I'm on set right now.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. How are you holding up?
I feel like a doctor was giving me surgery and he poured a gallon of antifreeze in my face and sewed it back up.
Not sure what that means. Is that shrimp?
Yeah, Amanda gave it to me because there wasn't enough ice, and then Harriet gave me some Benadryl, and I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Do you want me to get you some lunch and bring it to you?
Tater tots. Like the fucking Mount Olympics of tater tots.
Can do.
I'm not kidding. Maybe they can fry up some of the shrimp later too, please.
Hey, can I show you something?
Holy shit. Are you sure that's not you?
I'm not at a cafe, am I?
You want to hear something weird?
Sure.
I read this study recently that said, by some crazy statistics, there are 7 people out in the world who look exactly like you.
7 doppelgangers?
7 doppelgangers. All over the world. Well, I guess not all over. Like, I don't think it counts if it's like you, but black.
You know a strange amount of information about doppelgangers. Can I get you some books on some healthy topics, please? There's other radio shows.
There's
that
something
goes
to
through
all
this.
of it, like even if it's just a natural phenomenon.
I saw somebody like that one time. Do you remember Dakota? I saw a black Dakota as a janitor at UNO.
Now you've seen white you.
I thought I was the white me. I don't even like
Oh,
guacamole.
by the way, that blogger called.
Ugh. What's the story with that again?
Yeah, she wants to do a profile on you during lunch today.
It might turn out more like a horror story today. Are my horns showing?
No more than usual.
What's her story anyway? Is she like some Pulitzer-chasing soccer mom?
Something about women in film. You're a bright, bright, bright shining star, female director Naomi Jones. At least that's the impression I got when I talked to Wes about it.
Is he here? Do you know where Wes is? Answer the third question first.
I haven't seen Wes, but I told her you'd be getting lunch next door, so she said she'd meet you there.
Okay, well, thanks. You've been a bright, bright, bright shining star the entire film. No, but really, thank you.
No problem.
Listen, Daniel, I get it. I know it's unusual, but what does it prove?
Explain this to me in any other way. It doesn't make any sense.
A forgery, a hoax, someone's idea of an elaborate joke. Somebody's been sending you this stuff? Anybody can print a book these days for cheap. For all you know, it's a disgruntled student.
Well, have you ever heard of this Fitzgerald guy?
It's just a name. He probably doesn't even exist.
Only it's not just a name. And it's not the only poison. This falls into the pattern perfectly.
Too perfectly. Come on, really? What's the end game? Some secret society behind the Arthur name as opposed to a few opportunistic writers? A widespread pseudonym used to gain literary attention throughout the ages is somehow less realistic than what? A literary cult that kills people, steals their manuscripts, and publishes them under one name? Would you friggin' listen to yourself? This doesn't have to be a conspiracy.
Well, it does to me.
Is all the shots from the,
Coverage?
Yeah, thank you. Are there going to be any more shots?
Well, I'm actually...
You going to need the location anymore?
pretty happy with that take, with that scene.
Where are the cuts?
I was going to add in one little insert shot of the obituary, so it's...
When I read that scene, I pictured cuts. Fast ones. He says a line. Bam! We switch over to her. She starts to talk. Bam! Extreme close-up on him. I'm talking nose hairs. Goddamn nose hairs, Naomi. She's getting nervous, all right? Beads of sweat are forming on her forehead. Bam! Goes back to his face. You know, suspense.
I'm shooting as much of the movie in one take as I can. There's a flow to the scenes that I don't think needs to be complicated by incessant cutting.
They're a little gimmicky.
Aren't extreme close-ups.
Well, okay, fair enough. But everything's a gimmick. Some are just better than others.
Appropriate. Some are more
Jesus.
appropriate than others.
I've invested $275,000 in a rip-roaring, tense action movie without any action. Some of these scenes that you've shot, it's like a intellectual drama. That's about books.
What's wrong with books?
How many movies, how many good movies, let me take a step backwards, how many good movies have ever been made about books? I can only
Fahrenheit
think...
451?
Yeah, Godard.
Truffaut.
Yeah, same thing. I saw that thing a couple of years ago at the Repertory downtown. I left the movie theater several times just to watch the piss come out of my dick rather than watch that thing anymore. I wasn't worried about missing a single plot point.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'd like to, get my money's worth. Who's editing this thing?
I am.
But
You've never invested in a movie before. It's different than you think once you get started editing and the score. That'll be cool.
Glad you brought that up. I have an idea about that. Something, because this is going to be an action movie about books. I'm thinking... something like that.
Ride of the Valkyries.
We need some Wagner in this bad boy.
Wagner.
Wagner.
The Germans transpose their W's.
Oh, okay. So, Ride of the Valkyries, Ride of the Valkyries. Bam!
Yeah! Something like that might totally work. They won't start cutting for another month or so. I don't think the idea of an action movie without the action is totally off base. It's a mental battle between Selznill and Arthur all the way to the end.
I like the sound of that. My bank account likes the sound of that. All I'm saying is, Naomi, let's not lose track of the end game. You tense? You seem tense.
Well, it's stressful directing a movie.
Have you ever had a hot rock massage? You need to get a hot rock massage.
I'll be okay.
They're life-changing. I want you post-hot rock massage. We'll make some calls.
Okay.
Do you know the story of Stravinsky at the first performance of The Rite of Spring?
No.
Well, before you got here, I was Googling enormous artistic failures, and I came across a story. Apparently, the music was so jarring, so crazy, that people had never heard anything quite like that before. And their brains were filling with dopamine to fight the feeling that they had inside of them. And that's a bad thing, by the way, for your brain to overfill with dopamine. And they rioted right there in the theater.
Riot?
You betcha. Punches thrown, grandmas beating the crap out of each other with canes. People were going insane. They'd never seen anything quite like this before. Grandma on grandma crime, Naomi.
The author isn't that jarring.
I'm not saying that it is. But let's not hold the unconventional artist as some sweet magical Buddha is all. Okay? Can you imagine what the guy who commissioned Stravinsky's piece thought at the premiere? I mean, assuming he didn't get knifed by some vegetable in a wheelchair.
The people probably couldn't wait to get a hold of it after hearing about that.
I think they would have been happy with a crowd pleaser.
I think we've got one.
Ah! How's Harvey doing?
He's something else today.
Great kid. You know, he used to mow my lawn when he was like this high. What am I saying? He's probably the same height as he is now. Well, he had the brain of a mongoloid. Always read, I told him. Look where he is now.
Yeah.
Starring in a movie about books. What a world, Naomi, huh?
Carrie Bates, a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, it's nice to get a little change of pace and talk to somebody not totally involved with the movie.
Of course, I'm going to ask you a billion questions about it.
Yeah.
I got us a table.
Anything to get you ladies?
You have poutine? Seriously?
Yeah, we do.
I will absolutely take a thing of poutine, please.
Okay, I can order it for you.
Like, I almost said glass, like a glass of poutine.
Interesting choice.
Grease combat stress, I always say.
Do you have body issues?
That's where we're starting this, seriously? It's a poutine kind of day, that's all.
I apologize. Let's take a few steps back, shall we? Pitch me a movie.
Oh man. Actually, I did very
I got it for you. Yoga for the nerves.
I probably shouldn't drink during the shooting day.
If you don't want a shitty profile, I don't want a shitty profile. I want you to relax. Talk, be yourself. I want you, not your idea of what some publicist would want you to be.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Atta girl.
So, what's your blog?
I'm part of a group working to bring much-needed attention to women in the arts, in media. It's about inspiration, about that girl in school having a role model, that's you in this case, that she can look up to. Then we can work to connect above the line and below the line women and the men who love working with them.
Did you rehearse that?
Does it come off that way?
It's just well phrased. Unrealistically well phrased.
Some people can do that.
I didn't mean any offense. I had this professor in college. He was a linguist, and he would draw out every.
You went to school.
I did.
Impressive.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you think of yourself as a role model then to young women in school or out even?
What do you mean?
Well, any woman deciding to direct movies, that's a role model. That's jumping into the lion's den.
I mean, once I found a little more success, or maybe once I made a little more money, that can qualify me.
Don't sell yourself short. So, pitch me the movie. Pitch me the author.
Well, we're thinking of changing the title. Have you ever thought about what you would do if you had a time machine?
Of course.
Yeah? What would you do?
Well, the future's always tempting, isn't it?
Somewhere between tempting and scary.
Think of all the progress that's happened in the past 100 years. I think progressive movements are going to peak at some point. I guess in theory, that would be the time I'd like to live in, but it's a cheap answer. A cheap, an undeserved easy life.
Well, I think that's kind of the general consensus of time. Isn't that kind of the idea of time traveling in general? I think for most people anyway.
That's what I'd want to do.
Well, my fantasy has always been, if I had a time machine, I would go back in time and take credit for all of the books and movies that I found influential. So the movie kind of takes that idea and runs with it.
It's about a time traveler plagiarist?
No. It's about an academic named Daniel Selzel, and he teaches a class on Francis Arthur. Introduction to Arthur Studies.
Arthur Studies.
Right. So, in the world of the movie, Francis Arthur has written Don Quixote, Brothers Karamazov, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Great Gatsby, 50 Shades. Francis Arthur's name became synonymous with great works of literature. After a certain point in time, it just was the strategy you'd use if you wanted people to even consider your book as a great literary piece. Widespread pseudonymity. So now there's aisles of Arthur books, 50 being released a year. Everything you and I read in high school, plus all that's popular today. It's all Arthur. So Selzel teaches an introductory class on the name Francis Arthur, where it came from, uses behind it, theories, all that jazz.
Interesting.
So one day, Selzel gets this package in the mail, and it's a published copy of The Great Gatsby, only it's attributed to Fitzgerald. So he starts doing some digging, and he keeps getting like notes and packages from someone who not only seems to know an alternate history of literature, but can also predict events in the future.
What happened to the authors?
Mysterious obituaries. So, it turns into this literary thriller to track down Selzel. Well, no, to track down Arthur. Well, no, to track down this other guy who they think may be Arthur, and they try and figure out how that could be. And, yeah.
Very ambitious. Literary thriller.
I'm not actually supposed to call it that. My financer, Steve Hotovy, would probably fire me on the spot and hire somebody like Michael Bay to turn this into some action flick. You know, Selzel would still be a professor, but maybe secretly he hunts vampires or something.
Vampire authors?
Yeah, maybe for someone else.
But he could be that. He could be a vampire.
I guess you'll have to watch to find out.
I snuck onto the set this morning to watch the senior filming.
Oh, you did? So then you already knew some of that stuff?
Without context, I have to say it was a bit confusing.
Without context?
Well, that wasn't the confusing part.
You got the story?
No. But that's not the confusing part that I cared about.
Okay.
Let's backtrack here a little bit.
Okay.
This is your third film.
Feature length, yes. This is the first one to get real backing financially. Before, we never even shot with a permit or anything.
But they were well received, played the festivals. You're the only female director in Nebraska.
I'm one of the only filmmakers in Nebraska.
Don't shy away from the adjective. You're female.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a she director. I'm a director. I'm a filmmaker. I don't like the fact that you feel the need to make that distinction.
You should be proud of the distinction. You're one of the 18%. You're foie gras in a buffet of microwavable burritos.
I try not to be constantly aware of that context. It can be distracting.
What I'm getting at is that you have power that...
Jesus! Fuck!
I'm so sorry. I just, dude, I just got this job. I'm so sorry. I'm just, trying not to sneeze in your poutine, and it's my birthday, and I'm just,
you just sneezed onto?
And she's a movie star or something. I don't know. She's.
It's okay. I will pay for a second one.
Are you sure?
Sure.
You're so amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get fired on my birthday. And I just, this is all new to me. And you're the movie star, right? I'll go to your movie or something. I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're just reinforcing bad behavior,
The waiter?
In society, really.
Society's not a dog. You can't teach it to behave.
They say the Y chromosome is weakening slowly with every generation. In 150,000 years, it won't even be around.
I just want to eat poutine.
Don't resort to stress eating to cope.
I should be doing the opposite of stress eating. Relaxed fasting.
Your first two movies, A Linen in the Tool Shelf and Signs of Life, were made on budgets of what, $500,000?
Nowhere near that. More like $3,000 to $5,000. A lot of paychecks. I worked at a used clothing store. That discount was the only way I could afford clothes.
Is that where you met your writing partner, Harriet?
Yes. And she and we met when we were undergrads, and she's been dating Wes since I met her, and he's been business-minded and produced each of our films.
Do you think of them as belonging to a group rather than yours?
Yes. I didn't do any of it alone.
But you're in charge.
I guess. We have a real financer on this one, so it's been a lot easier. Free poutine! Kind of. That's sort of been my dream.
Speak of the devil.
Thanks.
first two movies. They were honest, almost too real portraits of young women. Almost in a Chopin sort of way. I thought there was something so refreshing about the way you were able to do that. To be freed of big money's need to impose male protagonists. To consider the Bechdel test.
Her westernized pitched the idea to Steve Hottovy. And by then, we'd already finished the script.
What impositions did he give?
No. He won't serve anything that has to be microwaved to the crew. And he doesn't like long takes, but that's about it.
What made you decide to make a movie about men when you finally had money and opportunity to make a movie about women?
There's women in the movie.
Is there a female protagonist at all?
Yes? No? Well, kind of. Yeah. There's women in the movie. I don't know. I just... Something about Francis Arthur, I feel like, would have to be historically male. Something about the idea of Selznick looking at an older version of himself made sense too. It was not a heavily thought of decision now that I think about it. I wanted to do something fun. Like The Third Man with all these genre delineations, tough guys, a wise talking dame. Fun tropes.
Dangerous tropes.
Look, nobody is even gonna see it.
But can it feel right to not use your unique status to,
To what? Forward an agenda?
Don't be so Le Guin. Change only happens through agendas, socially. I'm just trying to understand here. Do you know the 1920s, the silent era? Screenwriting was dominated almost entirely by women. When sound entered the picture, pun mildly intended, studio heads decided they needed proven storytellers, and they hired novelists, journalists, playwrights, all male-dominated fields, and relegated women to writing a female angle or women's dialogue. It never evened out, not even now.
What kind of piece are you writing? If I'm gonna come out as some woman hater here, I'm gonna need at least one more order of poutine. Waiter!
What do you want your legacy to be?
I'm surprised we've gotten so much peace and quiet. My legacy.
Still here?
Still here. Sorry. I just thought I saw somebody that I know. My legacy. Can we call this good for now?
Are you scared of my questions?
It's just a super stressful day, and maybe I could analyze why each of my scenes don't pass the Bechdel test less incriminatingly in like a week or so. How does that sound?
I have a deadline.
Well, how do I look if we just go with what we have?
Bad.
Okay, bad. Sure. Let's go with bad. Lovely to meet you. Have a wonderful day. And I promise I will make some more movies about women before the Y chromosome goes extinct.
Hey, we have a situation.
Naturally.
Kill that guy. I'm gonna straight up murder that motherfucker, Naomi.
Can you keep your assaults verbal? At least until we're done filming for me.
How much, what would happen if, I just straight up murdered some motherfucker?
You mean legally or existentially?
I don't have time for goddamn existentiality, Naomi. My masculinity is on the table. I only got one chance at this.
Your chances are possibly higher if you don't get convicted of murder.
Well, what about if it's a crime of passion or So is like my chances better if I'm a passionate lover as opposed to like a sociopath or something?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't count on it.
Jerry Kitchen.
Huh?
Jerry. His name is Jerry Kitchen. Like that asshole is like he doesn't even have a name. Like she cheat on me with someone who has a real name besides the last name Kitchen. Like fuck him. Like I'm attractive, right? You know? Like would you cheat on me, Naomi? Like picture me naked, please.
There's probably other factors. Did you know the Y chromosome is going extinct? In 150,000 years, there won't even be any men left.
Says who?
The internet.
Just quick. Why do I even bother?
You don't have to. I'm just asking you to for another couple of weeks. You might even find that you're okay with yourself after all this.
Oh yeah. Getting cheated on is a real confidence booster. Yeah. Like I can't even go over there and like try to win her back because I look like part of a fucking Fu Manchu revival. Like,
Can you see it all?
how big do you think his cock is?
I don't know. I'll be right back.
Wait, don't go.
Hey. I swear this is not the chair that was in here when I first came in here earlier today.
Are you doing okay?
Jesus. How bad would it be if I was drunk? Like if I came back from lunch just completely shit-faced.
You'd never do that.
I've never had a budget before.
You have responsibilities to a financier now.
Yeah, but I have a financer who can push things back a day. Harvey's face might not get better for a week for all I know. I wish we could go back to linens. The whole time I was on set with that one, all I could do was daydream about being here. I didn't realize how nice it was.
Rosy-colored glasses.
What?
It was the worst weekend of our lives.
It was not. It was... What's the opposite of rosy-colored glasses?
Dark, black.
That would just be sunglasses. Are sunglasses pessimistic?
Not as an idiom.
I was thinking chartreuse, maybe.
What's chartreuse?
Like greenish?
Linens
I
was
might be mixing that
16-hour days of complete chaos. And the movie didn't even look good.
Yeah, but it was ours. It was the one that got away.
You're on top of your game here. You've got it all under control.
I am losing my mind.
That's great. That's how you make art.
This is not art. This is balancing on a tightrope while juggling a bunch of flaming torches, and people are throwing knives at you. Only the people throwing knives are your employees, and they think that they're helping.
It's your dream.
You know, people who write books, they just write books all day. They can choose their own hours, and they can, sit around, have a garden.
You're lucky to have this job. It's a good job.
You want it?
Funny you should ask.
Yeah?
I've been talking with Wes.
Wes, is he here? Do you know where he is?
He was around.
Are you hiding him? Is he hiding from me?
Naomi, that's crazy.
What's the deal with Wes?
So, I gave him a script.
You wrote a script?
Well, I've been working on it. I've been doing research on it for a while and plugging away. Harriet came in and helped me finish it up.
Harriet didn't mention any of that.
Well, she and Wes.
Are they fighting? Is that why he's hiding today? I feel like something's off between them.
So, there's this actress, Nora Barclay.
Oh yeah, the play actress. I've tried to get her in stuff before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she does commercials now. She makes a living, too.
Well, she actually agreed to be in Linens, but she had to drop out last minute. Some kind of, thing. I don't know what it was.
Oh, well, Wes and I took the script to Steve Hodavy.
Oh, did he tell you his Stravinsky story, too?
So we made a call to Nora, and she wants to do the film.
Wow, that's awesome. Is he gonna pay for her and everything like that?
There's just one condition.
Uh-oh.
She starts rehearsing for A Lengthening Shadow, the new Montgomery LaRoe drama, in about 5 weeks. So we had to expedite the shooting schedule or we'd lose her. And if we lose her, then we lose the whole project. She's a bankable star in Omaha.
What's the script?
7 doppelgangers.
That's why you know so much about doppelgangers? Is it a thriller?
A sexy psychological thriller. Steve loved it. So he made a call to Nora, and he said do anything we can to get her so that we can get into the festival circuit and...
What are you telling me?
Well, I have it all storyboarded and ready to go.
Storyboarded? Jesus. Well...
So we start filming on Monday.
Monday? What the hell is going on here? Ugh! Do you realize that you're filming my movie right now? Like, we are literally in the production office, on set, on a lunch
It's not
break.
anything personal. I had to do it for professional reasons.
It's not professional to quit a project on a lunch break with no notice.
It doesn't matter if I'm the director now.
I see.
Worry. I wasn't going to leave you without getting you someone to take my place.
If it's not Roger Deakins, I'm going to slap you.
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Jimmy B. He's been assisting me the whole time, learning the ropes.
I think I ran over a gypsy or something. It must be Mercury retrograde.
Naomi.
What am I doing here?
You're gonna go back after lunch and finish filming a phenomenal movie. And then I'll go off and do my own phenomenal movie. Naomi!
Hey, Naomi, hey. Amanda told you I got the job, right? I've been waiting for this opportunity for a long time. And
yeah.
1 minute, look at this. Alright, so, look at that, boom. Alright? I call it the Walrus. The Walrus, it's just a prototype, I'm working on another one, but when it works, it's gonna be the bomb, I'm telling you.
Okay. I have to go outside now.
fascinating, isn't it?
Oh my god! Hannah Bolano, what the hell?
They're doing this on purpose. Some kind of new movement going around the country, gaining traction, I guess. Ripe for some kind of stories, you know.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. You're right here, and you're not dead. You know, La Muerta and La Escritora del Dios, they're just about as perfect as cinema gets. I would love to be able to not use sound the way you're able to. I mean, holy shit, you're right in front of me.
I am.
And you speak perfect English?
Well, jeez. I'm not really here. Hard to come back from the dead and all.
We don't need to dwell on that.
Appreciated.
This is cool. I like their cave outfits.
Someday they hope to make them on their own, I suspect. Or perhaps it would be easier to have them just transition into nudity.
Like some kind of bringing things closer to nature without having actual nudity?
Well, with the leaf outfits anyway.
Why can't I make movies about stuff like this? You know, about these kinds of movements. Naked people. I've never even had a naked person in one of my movies before.
Make money first, then have everyone be naked.
You know, actually, I meant to have one naked person in my first movie, but it ended up not working out. I couldn't find anybody to do it, and she ended up just wearing her underwear. Like, 3 actresses dropped out just because of it. It wasn't even a sexual scene. Actors perplex me. You know, I hate that word, perplex. It's one of those words that, like, you think it sounds cool, but it's actually not. It just sounds super unnatural.
That's the word you use in your subtitle movies around the world then. The ones that look good written down, but then sound bad when spoken aloud.
That's good to hear. You know, your first few movies actually, I think, ruined my first few scripts because I watched your movies like nonstop in high school, and I got so used to writing my scripts as if they were already translated from the Spanish, so like the little subtitles, it didn't work out very well.
We need spears to protect ourselves from mountain lions and other back-to-forest
No!
movements.
Spears mean more spear violence.
I hear. I wouldn't slick it. Is this a nature toilet?
There are no toilets in nature. It's all compostable.
That's cool. How does it work?
Well, all of the natural things biodegrade. They turn back into dirt and nutrients for the earth. Like dog poop in the backyard. If you put that in the trash, it just goes to a landfill and then turns into more methane in the atmosphere.
So it's actually better to pee on like twigs and apple cores?
Well, yeah, because the nitrogen in the urine mixes with the carbon and speeds up biodegradation.
That's cool, actually. I mean, like, that's really neat. You guys have bypassed so many societal perceptions here. It's really impressive, even if you do like you're part of some stupid music video.
Well, it's been a long time coming.
How interesting. So this is where I should go if I have to go?
Well, no, that's actually the man's compost pile.
You still have it?
Female urine has more acid in it, and it's not as conducive to proper biodegradation. That's the female pile.
Interesting. That's not quite as progressive as I thought it would be.
It's the future.
Why don't these people go to the movies? I mean, I feel like I make movies for people like thinkers like this. You know, you'd never catch one of these leaf people at a Marvel movie.
They don't go to movies. They have to save the world.
There's no overlap. I feel like we're just stuck with a bunch of inbreds from Iowa dictating what studio heads want.
Hey, I'm from Iowa.
Well, fuck you! Not that Nebraska's any better. There's like the 3% of the population that actually likes the same stuff that I'm interested in, but I can't market to them because we're stuck in a swarm of middle American farmers and NRA enthusiasts! Maybe Carrie's right. I should just find a cause to lead the art to get people to buy tickets. He's kind of attractive, though. Maybe I should just make movies starring all my sexy lovers.
Oh my God, Naomi Jones?
Have we met?
I'm a huge fan of your work. Linens on the Tool Shelf? I saw it way back when in Grand Island, all the way back in the day. I haven't stopped thinking about it since.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I've got a new one coming out in the spring.
Oh, that's so cool! I won't be able to watch it.
Why not?
Well, I'll be out here. We don't really have electricity out here.
Could you guys get like some solar panels or something? You know, be away from civilization but still be able to keep up with the history of the world?
No. See, okay, this is what we're doing here. See, we learned that from society, the world works better without society. We learned it from a book, actually. Ecotopia. Have you read it before?
No.
Yeah, I haven't even finished it. It's really boring, actually, but for a reason.
Who's it by?
Ernest or some shit. Anyway, the book goes this way. Everyone finds a perfect utopia. Everyone lives off the land and no one becomes a slave of technology.
And it doesn't go wrong?
Oh, well, not right away. It doesn't have the kind of conflict that I like. It's probably why I didn't even finish it.
Oh, okay, of course.
Not like how that conflicts in your film, however.
Thank you.
Anyway, but isn't it cool? Everything here is for everyone. The land is king, or queen, or a jack, or an ace. It's a full deck, Naomi.
So are there any caves in Nebraska?
Yeah, I don't really know, actually. Yeah, we'll find that out when we gain more traction.
What does that look like?
There's also this other book called The World Without Us, and that pretty much tells that the entire population just got wiped off the face of the earth. And they're just trying to get her booty back. Booty? Bounty.
Have you read that one?
Jesus, Naomi, what do you think I am? You know, judging people is very post-cave. Just imagine all the things that wouldn't have gone extinct. The passenger pigeon would be shitting everywhere, and that's a good thing.
But just think about how social movements have started to get some traction lately. I mean, people are getting close enough to being more educated where they can have some semblance of a choice in how they live their lives. Netflix?
Yeah, but then you gotta worry about the terrorists, and overpopulation is gonna ruin this entire planet.
But, like, just think of women's movements. I mean, 100 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to vote even. It's not the same now.
Word in the cave is that you're anti-feminist.
What? No, I am not anti-feminist. No. Ugh. I just don't know how to make a movie that makes me happy and fixes the world and everything else.
You know how I really save the world? Shitting in a compost log. It's actually leaving a mark on this planet that's actually ruining it. Look at this. This is our architecture right here.
Oh, yeah.
Our architect.
We haven't explored the language yet.
That's what we say.
Want some?
Is that glass kosher?
Nah, it's just trash from the city. We recycle everything here.
It looks gross.
The glass?
The liquid.
Oh, well, it's just some banana alcohol.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, pretty much. You can pretty much just kind of make anything in alcohol if you step on it enough, and it just kind of rots itself out.
And there are no repercussions or anything, are there?
No repercussions, no responsibilities. You can sit here all day sipping banana alcohol, chilling like it's 1937 BC.
You just do nothing all day?
Pretty much.
I can't even picture that. Just doing nothing all day long.
Yeah, it's kind of how it is. But excuse me, I'm gonna throw up.
Are you gonna put us in a movie?
Wouldn't that, like, break your code of ethics?
I don't think anyone would care.
I lived here. Like, stayed here. I wouldn't make movies. Making movies is, like, the opposite of this.
But you like it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's more of like a masochistic addiction. Like, maybe I should just, go to therapy instead. I could sit in an office, talk about my feelings, get pills that make me okay with living like this.
I mean, what do movies even do? I spend an entire day and multiple days' energy just coordinating people to stand in certain places and say certain things that I made up just because I got this idea that maybe somebody somewhere would find it entertaining and want to pay money for it. I mean, people in caves never would have imagined that humans would get to the point where we have to work every single day to make these pieces of paper that allow us to do things like go to movies or restaurants. It just seems so silly, you know?
Hey, I'd like to be in a movie.
Like, what does art even have to do with anything? I'm wasting valuable resources you guys are fighting for to keep, and I don't even comprehend the end game right now. In 100 years, no one's even gonna care. The author will be the passenger pigeon of 2117.
It could be a sex scene.
I wanted the author to be a literary thriller. Something that probably exists but never actually gets made. Something dark. I never make something dark. Why can't I make something dark? Something edgy. Something fun. It takes itself seriously.
I can cry on command too.
I think that we have a good script. The script is good. It's epic and it's male-centric because I wanted to make a male-centric movie, damn it, and I'm okay with that. You know what? I even like the title. It's like a throwback. It's not big or flashy, but it doesn't need to be, you know? Did you hear that?
No.
There's something back there.
So what?
If you might be here. Oh. I don't know what to do. I mean, I want to go strangle Amanda, but she could probably take me in a fight. I want to go strangle the entire cast and crew. Do you mind if I sit down? You got a nice place here. Nice little setup. It's respectable. Impressive. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that anybody who could make it to the end of the Brothers Karamazov was a hero. Now I'm just starting to think that anybody who could just survive in the world is. Should I feel inferior to a seeing eye dog? What? Have you ever thought about how a seeing eye dog is the quintessential representation of selflessness and happiness? I mean, they just help people. That's all they do. They give and receive affection, and they even go to school for it. That's their entire lives. Are you going blind? No. I'm not going blind. I just don't help people. I don't do anything to help you. I don't even know how to affection. I don't know what I'm doing. I've dug a considerably larger hole for myself this time than the last 2 times I tried to make anything, and there would be complications if I tried to run away from it all, but God, doesn't it just sound nice to just go someplace like Canada and read the Brothers Karamazov? I mean, are you happy? I'm a little cold. Yeah, I bet. You should make yourself like a leaf jacket or something. I would suggest pants, but I don't want to be pushy. The fire will help. Do you have to make one every day? Mm-hmm. Here, let me help.
I don't know. I feel like the scene.
Wait, where are you at? Where are you at?
Page 78 here. We're on
Oh,
page
78.
72?
Okay.
78?
It's a weird font. We could have done that.
Can you put your glasses on, please?
No, they make my face look ridiculous.
I just want you to be able to see while we're trying to have those meetings. Naomi!
Film processing? Film processing? What the hell, Wes? You couldn't even pick some different name to throw me off your back while you guys start your bullshit? We don't even use film!
Oh, it is Naomi.
Hey, can we just shut the door, please? I wasn't meant to throw you off, per se.
You're hiding from multiple people?
It's complicated.
Let's just shut the door. You know, I think that would,
You can just. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Have you met Jerry? We've been seeing each other for a little while now, and he's interested in getting into the business, you know, and well, things have a tendency to get a little hairy on set, and Jerry Kitchen, Naomi Jones, Naomi Jerry.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's like my hands are. We're bonded now.
So you're Jerry Kitchen. You're the one that Harvey has been bawling about. And you two are seeing each other? What?
It's complicated, as I said. You know, love is a complex, brooding beast. It's the Ben Affleck of emotions.
Wait a minute. You haven't broken up with Harriet yet, have you?
Well, she's a little fragile lately.
So, you're seeing Harriet, and Harvey's seeing someone, but both partners are boinking Jerry Kitchen?
Boinking? Really?
And each aspect of this love square is blowing up in my production schedule? Are you in on this too, Amanda?
No. I'm still considering.
How does this even happen? You're not even that good looking.
I have a great personality.
Oh, congratulations. Mr. Personality here has gotten my writer's interest on having a credit in my movie. He's taken it away. He's gotten my production manager hiding out in some fake-ass office, and my DOP quitting. Am I missing anything? Oh, wait. No one is staying around to correct me anyway.
Well, really, I mean, it just makes you look like a true otter.
Auteur.
Right, you know, plus it'll sound good in interviews.
I don't sound good in interviews. I do not interview well. I don't even want to be an otter.
Auteur.
I just want to make movies.
You are making a movie.
For how much longer? How much longer before Personality over here gets Harvey and takes him away and start working on Amanda's project, huh?
Harvey.
No. We would never hire Harvey Armstrong. No.
Why did you let me hire Harvey? Why did you even get involved in this project if you weren't going to stick it out to the end?
I mean, I like to think of it as, you know, a sandbox that we've built for you, and you can play in it, you know, however you please. It's artistic freedom.
There's no net now. If I fuck this up, it's fucked up forever.
You know, Amanda has that same situation with some doppelgangers. Let's be fair.
Okay, yeah. All right, Wes. Let's be fair. How is it okay that you guys quit this project in the middle of it to go off and make some sexy thriller with Nora Barclay?
Because she has Nora Barclay. You have Harvey Armstrong.
And lesbians.
Yeah, hers has lesbians. Yours has books with disputed authorship.
That's not fair. That's just
honest. Hey, you weren't honest when I asked you if you finished Infinite Jest.
Nobody's finished Infinite Jest.
Look, you wrote your script. She wrote hers. What's unfair about that?
You guys are a we? We used to be a we.
We still are a we. I mean, if the author, wins awards or something, I mean, we'd all sit at the same table.
Yeah, or if 7 doppelgangers
Yeah. Plus ones are always on the table,
Right.
so to speak. I mean, we'd consider it.
You never even let me read your script.
You never let me look at your notes.
If I'd have known you were interested in writing, I might have.
No, you wouldn't have. You're very protective, just like me.
Yeah, when I like it. Maybe if...
Hey, you make it sound like we tricked you into directing the author. You've been wanting to do this since freshman year. You worked forever on that damn script. It's better than mine.
It's classy. Great twist ending.
Then why quit mine?
Hers will make money.
We get money to make one damn vanity project. And now you're Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey
You okay? Drink.
That's a horrible analogy. More like
Joel Silver.
Joel Silver. Yes, Joel Silver, pre-Hudsucker.
You're helping me be mean to you.
Joel Silver is mean. More like
Chuck Roven.
Chuck Roven, if we're going to use the analogy in a good way. Or whoever made Black Swan. Really, I mean, they made bank.
You make it sound like 7 Doppelgangers is just Black Swan 2 with 5 more Natalie Portmans.
Well, that's actually the exact phrasing we've been using to pitch it.
You'd be amazed how fast the checkbooks come out.
Pre-sales up the prudential the metaphorical the wazoo, Naomi.
When did that become the goal?
Well, look, when you're gonna make movies, if you know you're not gonna make money off of something, you may as well make it good, and now I'm trying both. I mean, you have your whole schedule set for you. You don't need me anymore. I can be shitty if it's beneficial to both of us. That's allowed.
You want to make money, and I want integrity. But you know what? Maybe we're both wrong. Do you know how seriously fucked up the environment is? The environment is going to shit right now. Birds are dying. Animals are going extinct. Mass extinction. The passenger pigeon is gone now. It's not even a thing. It's extinct. And I never even saw a passenger pigeon.
What do passenger pigeons even do?
What do you do, Wes? What do you do? All the best with Black Swan 2.
Naomi, please.
What if we worked out some sort of Nora Barclay cameo for the author? Nude.
Nice to meet you, Jerry. I hope your love life turns out okay.
Thanks, I'll buy your DVD. Naomi, please, can we just...
I have a movie to make. If you'll excuse me.
Naomi. Got this bad boy ready to go.
No.
What?
You're gonna hold the boom like you did before, okay?
What the fuck?
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Amanda promoted me.
Amanda quit the project. Did you sign a contract?
Who's gonna work the shit?
I'm gonna work the shit.
You know, Amanda told me something like this would happen. She said I should waltz my ass at doppelgangers.
Okay. Go on then. I can probably find somebody who wants to hold a mic.
Yeah, alright. I will.
Oh, God.
Can we go over lines?
Yeah, okay. You'll never believe me. It's insane, but true. That was a little much, wasn't it?
A lot of emphasis. They can hear you all the way in the back row.
Well, it's Shakespearean.
It's the easiest way to get a burrito.
I don't believe in microwaves.
What are you talking about?
And
Well,
who do
versus
you
way
think
more
you
fancy
are?
than bad.
You come here, you know how Wes and I knew each other, and you come here like it's no big deal.
You stay there till I'm done with this scene. Are we ready to do this scene, Naomi?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
Where's your
kidding.
costume?
This is my costume.
That is not a costume. That's your underwear. Did you talk to Lottie? The costumes are all organized. With
This is gonna be more realistic.
for a dinner scene
A
confrontation.
dinner scene conversation after some vigorous, like, fucking. Like that.
There's
And
no vigorous
It's between the
fucking.
lines. It's in the script.
No. You know what? We're gonna shoot it that way, and as many other ways as it takes until it's right. Why are you smiling? Stop smiling. Get on your markers. Everyone, let's get ready to go. Ross, is sound ready?
Okay, sounds ready.
All right, Marissa, I want you to stand right, just over to the, yep, right there. And as soon as he finishes his Henry James line, you're gonna walk over there and start to talk to him. And we'll start with that and see how natural it is, okay?
Got it.
Do we need more lighting?
No, lighting's great as it is. Can I get a quiet on set, please? Thank you. Places, everyone. Harvey, red, green, brown. You can choose what places you want to move after that, but you start off sitting. Green. How's sound? Is sound ready to go? Okay, great. Ready? Action. I'm waiting.
Who does she think she is?